pilot locked in, synchronization starting, rate 20%, still climbing. 40%, still climbing. Dangerously so, 69% synchronization rate. Bioscans say life not expected to survive. Someone may need to get this pilot out of this mech. Oh, wait. We're not cosplaying today. We're just going to talk about MTG and Commander, because it's No Land Hand, and I'm here to talk to you with Craig about Magic, our actual hobby, not whatever this was.
All right, so what are we doing today?
Oh, I'm going to take these off.
Yeah, absolutely.
What are we doing today?
Yeah, what are we doing today?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
No, I'm not. I'm going to leave it in. Damn.
Today, you were talking to me about created commanders.
I am.
Ones that actually you can't find out in the real world anywhere because, the community got together and made them? Mm-hmm. So, you should tell me more about that, because I'm intrigued.
I want to first credit with the video I saw, and we'll leave it in the description as well. Probably about a week ago, I was looking at this, and then I saw some cool things, because the Commander Quarters, who's a YouTube channel, was talking about 5 colored commanders that were from this website called, let me get it up, called CDH. That's not CDHrec.
No, it's not.
What is it?
But it's CDEH, because it's like Commander.
Oh,
I don't know.
It's a cool little website where the community itself comes together, and I don't know entirely through. I think they have a Discord that meets up, and then they talk with the cards, because they have really nice artwork too. And it's a database of cards that are either being play tested in production or already been play tested and are now out in the thing, and they're just making custom commanders, which are super cool.
I assume, look, I'm not in the server.
No,
I kind of want to be in the server, to be honest.
Yeah.
I do. I can imagine some of the conversation goes something like, oh, I wish there was a commander that cared about this really cool mechanic that I love.
Yeah.
What if we fix that? Because, Watsy's busy doing other things like Kamigawa Neon Dynasty.
No, absolutely. I mean, the video itself that Commander Quarters talks about is about 5 color commanders, of which 2 kind of stuck out to me that were exactly that. I think the first one, the last one, because I think it's like a top 10 thing, the last one is one that is based around crew and crew creatures having like haste and trample. I thought that was really, really interesting. Plus, this was all pre-Kamigawa, so I wouldn't know how much vehicles were actually going to be a main focus in the set itself. And then the other one was the one that I kind of talk about today, really in depth, because I thought it'd be kind of fun to even like build these commanders. And we know some people, and probably most people in the community know people that you can get cards proxied and get these cards even in printed form. And then I thought it'd be kind of fun to build them over the next couple of weeks. I mean, it's just interesting because who knows what kind of synergy you have. But one of them I want to talk about is...
Wait. I want to interrupt you, though, because I'm still hyped about vehicles.
No.
All the time, every time. It never stops.
Yeah.
It plagues my every waking nightmare. Mm-hmm. That commander that you mentioned, it goes better than just, like, Death Touch or whatever. It deals with energy.
Yeah.
Kaldesh was so cool, like, that energy mechanic for Kaldesh, and it felt so utilized in it.
I'll find a way you do that.
And this one lets you, like, I think every time a vehicle comes in, if you cast the pilot version of the card, will give you energy every time a vehicle comes in. And then if you cast the vehicle side of it, you have a way to, like, pay. Like, you pay energy into it to give it, like, make it bigger. Which I think is so cool.
Yeah.
And so they went, I think, even further than just, like, well, how do we, like, deal with this idea of, like, making vehicles better? But they went, how do we make it, like, on par with everything else that Kaldesh was trying to do?
Yeah, and I don't know if the person who made the card was specifically made it after, like, War of the Spark, where we got colored vehicles, but the commander's Uber, so it's all 5 colors to allow you to have all of them. The commander we're talking about for the vehicle and the energy is Droa Aether Regent, and she's just double-sided, and the other side is Elero, Regent's flagship. She's Esper on the front side, being white, blue, black, 2/3 for a Vidalcan noble. Whenever a vehicle enters the battlefield, you get 2 energy. Pay 2 energy. Target vehicle you control gains Death Touch, lifelink, and becomes an artifact creature until end of turn. Super solid. And what's weird is the energy thing, which energy is incredibly busted. That's not like real mana. So this ability is probably too strong, but there is a card in Kamigawa that you do pay 3 mana for, and it becomes exactly the same thing. Like the literal same effect.
Well, okay, so here I understand that there's ways for people to abuse energy. I'm not saying there aren't, but there's so few cards that like give you energy anyway, especially for a commander deck. It's not. I don't think it's as busted.
Oh no! I think it's definitely powerful though. And the backside is a legendary vehicle that's flying, trample 5/5. Whenever Regent's flagship deals damage to a player, you gain 3 energy. At the beginning of each upkeep, if you spent 2 or more energy this turn, Alero becomes an artifact creature until end of turn. So you have a way that has these energy synergies, and then the card can attack even without crewing it. And plus, but it doesn't. But that being said, there's another ability that says pay 2 energy, it gets a 1/1 counter. Yeah. It has no actual crew cost, so this is the only way to really do it for this one. Yeah. And I thought that would be a really cool idea, especially because, as you said, you're kind of vehicles are kind of your thing.
Yeah, I when you sent me this video to watch, I thought you told me like the 8-minute mark, and I was like, okay. 8-minute mark was the one that we're going to talk about in just a second. That I think is one of your favorites. And so I was like, you know what? That is very hype. I love that idea. Yeah. And I stopped watching. Yeah. And you're like, why? Why do you want to talk about this one? There's one with vehicles. I'm like, excuse you?
Yeah, that's what I anticipated we were going to talk about the whole time, was about the Vidalcan with the flagship.
Because, 1, the art's cool. 2, the effects are cool. I love energy.
Well, that's the thing is that people have seen, like, there are, I don't want to call them fake, but people have made community-built cards online already. You can see them on Pinterest and a bunch of other stuff, and they always really pixelated. They always look like shit, and they're just not very
appealing.
Yeah, or balanced. These are all functional cards that I have probably seen somewhere else. I mean, the card we're going to talk about is just pretty much Kenrith. Yeah. But kind of a more functional, fun, diplomatic Kenrith. So it's interesting to see this small, I don't know what, sub community within it, and it to be so close to home. They're really putting time behind it, and then they're also really taking the time not only to make the card visually look appealing, but mechanically be unique enough, and then playtest enough so it's actually viable. And I've not seen the playtest all the way through, so I don't know if they change things or not, or how long that takes.
I don't know. But that's the thing, is that it reminds me of our DM who makes his cards when our characters die in our D&D game. Because those feel very balanced, well thought out, like them trying to translate something. Yeah. And then when I looked at this group and I made my way through, because I looked through a bunch of the commanders for it. Yeah. That was the first thing that kind of struck out to me, was like how much love went into them.
Yeah, and you can tell they're all fan projects of exactly what you said earlier, that, I really like this one aspect of the game that we don't have a lot of support for. I now have a venue to do this.
Right. What if we actually had a commander who cared about this thing that I love? Yeah. Which again is not necessarily a slight against WotC. WotC's got, and Magic is doing its best to like give us really balanced cards and a huge sets, and it's a lot. But the fact that the community can kind of step in and massage some of that.
No, I mean, to be honest, that's probably some kind of relationship that the two have. It's nice that even though the thing itself is pushing the envelope and has the money to do so, but also gives like the breathing room for these fan projects to really thrive. Absolutely. And thrive they are, because there are hundreds of commanders. Hundreds. So many of them.
Okay. I cut you off to talk about vehicles, and that was just a little taste, guys. I promise I have more. What, though, is this one that you want to talk about?
Yeah. I originally found this one because I was looking up, because Jacob only plays, not only, he's actually moved on and done some cool stuff with his new decks. But the first couple of decks he built were only set and that was for some reason to me was really like bizarre. And I thought I was like, oh, that's kind of neat, because they were all like his Bruno deck was all based around Dungeons and Dragons. I was like, oh, that's really fun. What do I want to? I want to do that myself, which I did Abzan themed only Konzatark here. Tons of fun. But this card came up, and I was like, that's not a card I've ever seen. What is it? So today I want to talk about Tasca, Wandering Bazaar. He's a 5-mana 3/6, 2 white and 3 colors for a legendary creature, Elder Lizard.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. Elder Lizard. That's my favorite part of this entire card.
Plus, the card itself looks like the artwork is fun.
Yeah.
It's, I think I don't know if I assume this is the credit to the artist. Toothwoo. Fun little card. I don't know if you can see him, but I'm gonna show you a little artwork.
You tell me that you are immediately in love with this.
Yeah.
He's got like a tear on his back.
Yeah.
This is a guy. It's a human being.
Bruh.
And he's so large.
I'm sorry, I keep interrupting you today. Do you remember? So you played WoW more than I did. Your wife had a mount that would show up. Yeah. That had like a whole you could sell merchants stuff to it.
Yeah, there's like a merchant mount that you can get. There's a couple of them, but I think the one that she really likes is the elephant one.
Yeah. That's what it reminds me of.
It does have that kind of energy. And he says, any player may activate his abilities. Whenever an opponent activates an ability, of a Tasca, you may pay 1. If you do, scry 2 and copy that ability. Tons of fun. And then it goes down through the Wooburg. So black, mill a card, and if it's a creature, create a blood token. 1 in blue, clash with an opponent. The winner investigates, which means I believe it means you reveal the top card, and then whoever has the highest seems that you draw. Or maybe they win and then it investigates. We'll look at clash. White and 2, you and another target opponent each draw a card. Green and 3, target creature explores. If you reveal a land this way, create a shard token, which is from Kaldheim, so we can have already an idea where that's from. And then red and 4, learn twice, then create 2 gold tokens. Tons of fun. Plus, if you pay 1, if you control the Wandering Bazaar, you get to do this ability too. So it's kind of like this pop-up shop on this lizard's back, and then I don't really know. This is the funnest part, why I want to kind of talk about it, and then probably in later episodes we'll deck tech it, because I love these type of decks you build. Traditionally, they're called like group hug, where they're just meant to help somebody, but group hug really only does that one thing. It only really helps somebody. I like this flavor of it being this merchant type transactional experience where people are going to be activating resources that you have, and then you can pay and benefit from that as well, and how much that's going to affect the game. Plus, the fact that he's Wooburg doesn't limit anyone from not being able to do it. I guess if you're technically playing a colorless deck, then there's no options for you. But if you're just a black deck, there's a thing for you. If there's something else, there's something for you, and it's just... I thought it was really, really interesting, and I like the idea.
I mean, especially if you get into what is the whole purpose of Commander, right? There's an element of if I'm going to play Commander, it's because I'm sitting down at a table, and there's going to be an element of political nature to it.
Yeah.
Of where we're all here to have fun, and I'm here to make deals. Sometimes we got a threat that we have to solve together as a table, and having a commander that already gets people lured into thinking that way can really help you, I think, in the long run with it.
Oh yeah, and I don't entirely know, even because I would even want to push this to the nth extent to go. Maybe the deck, it probably has a win cost sometime. I mean, it's white, so approach to the second sun.
Always.
that will give you the win con.
Yeah.
But I wonder how much you could just literally become Kingmaker, where you're just only there to be beneficial. And some cards like this come out in Magic's official stuff that changes certain card values from forever ago. Make cards that were just terrible very good, or at least not so much good, valued and wanted, because now there's home for them. This would be cool if you created creatures that were functionally pretty good, but if you controlled them, they would be better, like lords, right? What if you just ran a ton of lords, creatures that +1/1 to their creatures respective type, and then you give them away.
Yeah.
You just give away this vampire lord I had, and you can give to someone else who has vampires, or you give some other stuff away. Like there's harmless offering you can put in the deck where you could give one of your creatures away to someone.
You
I
probably
think they're kind of
run,
neat.
I hate to say it, but you do probably run Phage.
Oh, I mean, yeah, Phage
talking
probably.
about WinCon.
And I think there's cool flavor there that you could go, well, someone caught stealing at the bazaar, so I had to put Phage on you, and then the bodyguard came up and killed you.
Right.
Yeah.
If you act up, unfortunately, the bazaar is going to take care of itself.
Yeah. I think that'd be really cool because harmless offering is really good.
Yeah.
I think show and tell, which is a good card, and it's very good in a lot of formats.
Right.
But what it does is that it allows other players to put cards in as well, but you also have to put something in. So normally it's like, does my big bomb that I have be better than anyone else's? This way it doesn't matter. Now everyone's going to get to do something really cool, and then you're going to, that's kind of like, it fits in the theme and overall the flavor of the deck, which
Right.
for me, I don't necessarily care about the most optimal, or rather the most optimal plays. I prefer about a narrative I'm trying to tell,
Right.
or some kind of flavor of the deck, and
Well,
this really sells it.
You also have like a very communal style of play anyway. I mean, you look at your two obsessions right now. It's Abrina and Mirror.
Yeah.
And Brain is very much like a political game that you play, where you're like, I'm gonna offer you something.
Yeah.
You get card draw. You just have to attack an opponent, just not me.
Yeah.
You kind of push it down. The other one, though, Marin, it's a little less shop-like now.
Yeah.
But to be honest, that's immediately what I thought of when I saw this.
Yeah.
Because when I first started playing, and we were very new, and we didn't even know what instants were.
Yeah.
You kind of would play Marin, which was just a very powerful tuned deck in a way to kind of like help us understand the game of Magic.
Yeah.
The best example of that is Spore Frog.
Yeah.
You would you'd bring out Spore Frog, which is like a 1-mana green creature,
Yeah.
and you would like offer it up to people for like protection.
Yeah, or some kind of value. Yeah, and
Yeah.
I thought, I mean, that's probably a whole subject on its own that we can probably get into at some point. Another point about not even a really powerful deck can be tuned down if it depends on the, I didn't want to say that, I want to say the play style, or just how the person interacts with the game.
I'm very bad at that because I've spent so long at like of just learning and
Yeah.
feeling behind the curve that I've never seen myself in a position of power when I play. So I wind up putting what everyone else goes, that's a threat. No, that's a threat. You've got to stop me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, but it's all gonna go away in a second. It's fine.
Yeah.
And I forget that you can play tune down with it.
Yeah, I guess we'd be playing very reserved.
Right.
And I think in a way that, I don't know if I promote playing in a reserved way because I can feel kind of
Patronizing.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think these kind of decks allow it to be, I mean, almost an entirely new game. Like now this aspect of the game isn't about can I win?
How fast can I win? Can I kill everyone before they kill me?
But yeah, now it's about can I find a really good deal? How many deals can I make in this thing? How many times can I activate this ability? What kind of cool interactions I could have with it? And these kind of groundbreaking ideas. And I think a large that's because the community itself is so free to do these things. I think there's a lot of really cool things to do in that way, and I think you're right. It fits me almost to a T.
Yeah. Well, this turns Commander from. So we were talking about this the other day. There was a Yuriko deck at our table once upon a time.
Yeah.
That was very fast. It
Yeah.
could take our life from 40 to 10 in like 3 turns.
To be honest, I think if anything, Yuriko decks are probably all like that.
Right.
But I think ours that we played against was a little tuned up higher, primarily because it wanted to utilize the reveal trigger a lot more.
Yeah. And so so you have that aspect, right? Like where you can go very fast, very quickly, and be over, shuffle up, play another game.
Yeah.
Or there's the I want to play a 4-hour game with my friend, where we're gonna break halfway through and get pizza.
Yeah, to be honest, that's a lot of how I played most Commander games anyway. It's the game itself is just an excuse to hang out with my friends, and it's something I can do with my hands while we talk about stuff. And then eventually, it's exactly that. I'm like, the game's either over, or I'm like, I'm going. Yeah, this has now facilitated what I wanted, and then we can go get pizza or something.
We are now done. We move to the next phase of this.
Yeah.
Which is again, it's the cool thing about that commander is it allows for that play style in it. Because
Well, to be honest, I would say all commanders do that at some point. Like, it allows you to have that same kind of communal experience with people.
Right.
And I think there are probably a lot there's probably a lot of them that don't. I don't know if necessarily a very fine-tuned Urza deck or stacks or
Right.
Maybe even heavy mill decks.
Yeah.
Infect probably is one. I don't know. I mean, I love the card. I imagine people would talk about Iona back in the day being that way. And not back in the days in 4-ban, but like very far back when we didn't have a lot of commanders.
Yeah.
So Iona would just shut down whatever dinky deck was at the table.
Word of advice for those of you who are getting into Magic for the first time: playing stacks does not win you friends.
No, yeah.
Even, I'm like, I always want to sit down and have a good time with people and enjoy the game and drag it out. Apparently, stacks is not the way to do
yeah.
that.
I mean, that's definitely a good way to like hard lock the game.
Yeah.
And I don't think necessarily, because I think it can be very fun.
No, absolutely.
But I think most people that build that are a type of person that are
Right,
just a little
right.
more. What is it? Someone had a comment the other day about it on the last episode, where they called themselves a spike.
No.
There are different types of players. I definitely enjoy showing up and just playing with cardboard and then being a little diplomatic, and then I could die. I don't care.
Yeah.
But there are people that love the idea of fine-tuning a machine and wanting it to pop off and do these really cool combos and just fire off. And I think Yuriko is a good example. And there's a place for it.
Right.
Because if not, we'd all be 4-hour level games and no one would actually do anything. We'd all dirtle and then the game would get old and we'd have to pick it up and
Yeah,
go
I
home.
guess I'll pay to draw a card.
You have to the point of the game is playing the game, and if we just are playing the same game every week like Risk, you have to return every week to play this fucking never-ending game, it'd be mind-numbing.
But this is, again, it's going to cycle back to what we kind of talked about with Rule Zero conversations. You know?
Yeah.
Which is, when you're sitting down at your table, you all know each other. You can get a vibe for whether or not people want to play a 4-hour game that day. You pull out your group hug deck, it's a good time.
Yeah, and I also think it's group hug's really cool for like people who are trying out new decks.
Yeah.
So group hug's like a really great deck just to have in general, because if someone's like, I want to try out a new deck, well, sometimes trying a new deck in a couple of games, and maybe if you don't even get those couple of games, the game does last super long, you're not going to get any kind of actual information about it. And if you wind up getting mana screwed or something else happens,
Or you die really early.
if something happens that's just a little wonky, some Chitterfang deck like pops off, it's not going to actually give you any information, but you almost have this ally with the group hug deck that's going to allow you to have either consistent mana, consistent draw, or some other effect that's going to protect you for a little bit and hang out. So these kind of decks, I guess I would call him a group hug deck. I think that they're really, really cool, and I think people could have more of them.
No,
I don't think we have enough of them.
No, I agree with that. I don't think we do, and I think that, to be honest, I think group hug's actually a really good play to start with new people.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah.
Because I think it just can make the game feel more enjoyable.
Well, to be honest, sometimes the game's hard enough on its own.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of the time, that's the worst part, is that jumping into this game, I'm glad I did it, almost 10 years ago?
Yeah.
And then even I was then 20 years behind other people. So like I am very lucky to have come in, and then I think my job really helps me understand a lot of cards itself. It makes me very fluent. But anyone else jumping into Kamigawa Friday,
Now? Oh.
you're 29 years late. There's 29 years worth of cards that you're gonna have to either interact with in some way. And of course, you're not gonna see every one of them.
No.
But there's so many interactions, and now there's this new thing where they create a new, either returning mechanic or a new mechanic every set. I don't blame anyone for sitting down and going, wow.
This is overwhelming. Yeah.
Because it is. I mean, your building is overwhelming.
To be honest, it's... So it sounds maybe weird on face value. It reminds me a lot about getting into comics. Before... Because I'm old, guys.
Okay, no one said it. You just referred to
I'm
yourself. It's on us.
old. I'm sorry, but I am. When I started to get into comics, New 52 wasn't even a thing yet. I was looking at, I started going to comic book conventions and doing all this stuff, and I was, really hyped about it. But I was like, I don't even know where to start. And it was just at the time where they were starting to put stuff like archives together online. YouTubers were going through and doing reviews of what's going on at the time. But I really didn't get into it until they did a massive reboot and gave me a good entry point into it.
Yeah.
because the threads were just so large that I'm like, I don't even know how to start this thing.
Yeah.
And to be honest, the best advice for that usually is like just jump in. You know, if you're
Yeah.
interested in it, Kimiko
Well,
is a good
at least
place.
in that, my brain just completely shut off.
I
I
did.
guess in that aspect
Yeah.
of it, Magic, that's why formats exist.
Right.
That's why Commander has formats, so that if you're playing, especially on Arena, if you're playing Standard or Historic, you're not playing with 20 or 30 years of Magic. You're just playing with the last two, which are just a little bit more digestible, easier, and they mechanically are built in the same time frame, so they are meant to play with each other. So it's just a little bit more, it's just a little easier to understand.
It's like, so, and with Commander, the best part is like being able to come get a pre-con and know that all you have to do is look at those cards and just play with those.
No, yeah. And I think my larger point being was that sometimes when you play a game, especially being very new, your opponent's not your opponent's. Your opponent is your own understanding of the deck you're running, the mechanics around you, and your comprehension of the 3 decks happening around you on top of the 4th you're trying to play. And that is already just an immense amount of brain power, for one, and just trying to understand what's happening to you. And I can see it whenever we first originally started playing with you guys, when I started playing with you guys, and when we started playing with Jacob and their crew, that there's the slack face where a deck is doing something, and it's doing something really well, and there's a bunch of interactions happening, a value engine's going, and then you just see the other opponent, someone's just going, and they're not really registering what's happening, they're just trusting that you're doing something.
And that you're explaining it correctly.
And it's just, yeah, it's fucking confusing.
I cannot, you know, say how many times that when I was learning, when you were playing Marin, I was like, well, kill that creature. It's fine. I'm safe now.
Yeah.
I'm kidding. But the next turn it's going to come right back and, you know, make my life difficult. Because I just couldn't, my brain was so full with like the new mechanics I'm trying to learn, on top of like trying to, you know, fend off 3 other people. It's just, it is.
You know, and I think these kind of decks
help with that.
And I also think that once you, this idea of creating your own commander really does help with people at the tail end of that, right? Because we're talking about the plights of the people at the small end, where they're just trying to jump in.
Right.
What are the people at the end when they've seen a whole lot of things, or maybe a little burnout? You want some new ideas. This is it. And this is the coolest part about that.
Think about like how you want to interact with your table.
Yeah,
you know?
yeah. I mean, there are all kinds of really cool things, and some of them are kind of gimmicky, but a lot of them are really unique, and you can tell that they are made by people who have played the game, because they're interacting with, like him interacting with investigation tokens, shard tokens, blood tokens, tokens that aren't necessarily, they're made, but they're kind of then thrown away. Now they have a home in this.
Yeah.
And I know that looking at this card, because of how much Magic I have seen, this card would be huge.
Yeah.
I think people would want to play it. I think it'd be super easy to jump into.
No. I mean, because you kind of already touched on it. That this is almost a fairer version of a card that exists.
I would say it's more group hug than the other one. I think
That's fair.
I think Kenrith is often group hug because he's a word commander that isn't like Sasay or maybe
Joda?
Maelstrom. Yeah, Joda. Ur-Dragon. They're not, 5-color decks are slow and clunky, but once they get going, they're very powerful.
Slivers?
Yeah, slivers. Slivers are not necessarily in the same way.
No,
slow
no,
and
no,
clunky,
no, no.
But they are very, very powerful because they have access to all the 5 colors of Magic, and because of that, their decks are incredibly powerful once they're able to start moving.
Right.
And I think this is a way to have that, but still be really toned down, so you're not having these giant turns that affect everyone.
Right.
And it's kind of fair. I guess fair is maybe not something a meany word to use, but I think I would, as a player, enjoy this.
Sorry. I couldn't resist.
I don't even know what my thought was. That's all right. We're gonna segue. Let's get out of the weeds. Let's get out of the weeds. No, we're not talking about 5-color commanders anymore. We're talking about Emma's Planeswalker pop quiz.
Oh no, I didn't study again.
Yeah, no. We're gonna play pop quiz. This is a game that we have where Emma goes to Gatherer, goes through the entire sub card type of Planeswalkers, real, official, undrawn, convention exclusives, and tries to dupe us.
Yeah.
So far, it looks like I'm doing it.
Nah, so far
I'm doing all right.
I want to
I'm
say.
doing all right. I will say in the beta test episode, which hasn't aired yet, Emma did win the first one. Stumped us both immediately. And then I came back for Vengeance, and then I had the assist with Jacob and Spencer last time. So
Yeah.
to be honest, it's really a communal
Okay.
win.
Also though, like Doretti was mine, so you're welcome. Is all I'm trying to say.
No. Half the time it's us tossing back and forth, and it's me setting you up to dunk
Yeah.
on me, or vice versa.
So I introed. I think that means I get to go first.
It
Is that
does.
how
It does.
works?
It does. It does. It does. It does.
Yes.
Ooh.
Perfect. I'm ready, Emma.
Ready?
I am.
Perfect.
What do we got?
Okay. First one. We've got a child I would not fuck with.
Oh. Oh, I think I know who this is.
Yep.
Do I know her entire name?
Oh God, with the whole, you're right. That's the rule. The whole name.
I also every episode hope you guys don't ask me what it is because I don't know how to pronounce.
No, that's all right. That's all right. We
I know the name of the
fuck.
first name.
I do
think
too, but I
it's-
don't know her subtitle.
I think it's Eminatu Fate Shifter.
Oh fuck.
Yes.
Is that with the whole thing? Fate Shifter?
Yeah. the big shifter.
Whoa, that's not what I was gonna say. I was gonna say like temporal mage or something.
No, that's true.
I have no idea.
I only know that because my favorite zombie goes in that deck too. So.
Oh, yeah. Makes
Thanks.
sense. That's a good one. Yeah,
It is.
yeah.
Yeah.
Damn, first one.
That's
Didn't have a chance.
crazy.
Also-
I feel like today's are gonna be a little bit easier.
No, that's
That's
all right.
okay.
That's all right. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
We need some softballs.
I need easier because I have lost twice. Very poorly,
Yeah.
I might add.
Yeah.
They've only known that I've lost once, but trust me.
Okay, the next one. It's just a nice little family.
What the fuck? It's a nice little family.
I got
I don't know if they're
Amanatu.
actually a family, but they sure look like a nice little family.
I
to
can't
me.
ask clarifying questions.
Oh,
That'll be my
I think
question.
I know what it is.
Fuck.
I
What?
think I know.
Hang on. Let me think. A nice whittle family.
A nice little family.
What in the shit?
I have a good guess on this.
I have no clue. I can't ask a question. I'm just gonna do it because if you don't know, then I have to guess it again. Are there multiple characters in the artwork?
Yes.
Wow.
Is it Will and Rowan Royal Scions?
No.
Damn! That was the best guess I had.
Wow. Whittle family.
Okay, I want to specify they're not actually little.
Oh.
Like they're not like.
There are just many of
They're
them.
not small, they're just family.
Yeah. They're
Okay.
just a nice little
Is it-
family.
Grits Hungering Tide.
No.
Oh,
It is not.
Why
It's
did you
'cause there are
go
many
so
worms.
fast? Oh no, now it's my turn.
Oh shit.
Oh no. Oh, many of them. Oh, no, not many of them. They're a little family.
No, she said that wasn't little. They aren't little.
Not little, but like little family. Like, oh, it's so cute, little family.
Yeah, they're just. They're
Oh.
a little family. They're
I
cute.
must have missed
Yeah.
the little hand
Oh, no,
motion.
I don't know if she actually did
I must
that.
have missed that.
But
Sorry, I'll do
I
it
was,
here.
Yeah, I must have missed that. Because I don't know if that would have helped me anyway. But.
I'm
this your
gonna
third
go.
No, it's your
It's my
second.
second. I'm gonna go with Liliana Dreadhorde General.
No.
What the fuck?
You're telling me she's just a little
Oh, I
family with that?
thought this one would be easy.
Oh,
no.
no. Okay.
If you want another hint, I can give one.
Yeah.
Another hint. Give us
Third
another
guesses.
hint.
What's a
Okay.
hint?
The other cards of this one are just a man. Just a man. But then there's one card
Oh.
that just has a family.
I know exactly what this is.
I don't know if they're a family, but they sure look like one.
I
What
know.
They're a real
hell?
cute family.
What the? You know, I'm just gonna go back for my number one dad.
Yeah.
Is it Angrath?
Nope.
Is it Teferi, Hero of Dominaria?
Yes.
Oh,
Ooh.
it's the goddamn.
Literally all the other pictures are like,
Him standing there.
It's,
Yeah, he's like-
it's
and
extra
this
life
one's just
one.
like
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's got. There's one where he has like
Yeah,
moons around him. Like he's
yeah.
all like weird, except for that one. That one's real cool.
that's the extra life
That
one.
for those of you who are keeping track, that's two.
God.
Ooh.
He does.
Well, because he is, I think. I'm pretty certain he is.
Oh my goodness.
Who's going first?
Spencer has like 3 cats.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, I've evolved to cat lord.
There it is.
Yeah, Whittle family.
Yeah, that's what I was
Okay.
talking about, actually.
I'm ready to shut it down.
Okay,
Shit.
you ready? You ready?
Oh, damn. Oh, no.
I never thought I would say this sentence in my whole life.
Okay.
But this is the baddest, the sexiest fish I have ever seen.
Shit. Okay, so I know who it is, but which one I have no clue.
Is it Kiora Crushing Wave?
Nope.
Oh, well.
Kiora, Master of Depths.
Nope.
How many are there?
This,
oh,
I
does that
would like-
do they have the alchemy cards on there?
Oh no. Is there
I would like to say I went through all of them. I went to the first one, I was like, and then I went to the next one, I was like, whoa. And then I went to a couple more, and I was like, and I picked the hottest one.
Shit. Okay.
Oh no.
Our confidence
It's shaken
has humbled
immediately.
us.
I would like to just ask generally.
Yeah.
Is it a Kiora?
Yes.
Fuck.
Oh no. No.
How many are there? I think there's only 3.
I have 4.
Is there?
There has to be alchemy
You should
ones on there.
ask if there's a little ace. In there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is there in the middle of the card on the far right of the bar? It should have a set. Yeah.
Yeah,
This it'll have a set
Is
symbol.
it right here?
A what?
Like
A set symbol.
Is
Is it an A and like a 21 or a 22?
No? Question mark?
many
So
Kioras are there?
right here on this card
Yes.
is on that card an A and a 22 or an A and a 21. Does it look something? It's not that. Is it like a little symbol that's not that?
There's a
Fuck.
little.
Oh,
No, it's not.
that's all right.
No, that's good enough.
Yeah, that's my answer. Oh, that's my question.
Oh,
rather.
okay. Give us another hint since this is our last turn through.
Fuck. Oh,
Oh no. Oh no.
what is that fucking name?
It's what happens when I trash talk, guys. It's not good.
Damn it! I don't know if I'm gonna know her name though.
The name.
Oh. Who is
This is hard. All
Yeah.
of these look the exact same.
Yeah,
No,
yeah.
you're
I-
good,
I
you're
feel
good,
you,
you're
I feel
good.
you.
I will say, okay,
Uh-huh.
I don't know if that's gonna help, but this art style definitely looks different from the other ones.
Okay.
I bet you.
Okay.
Like all 3 of these
Yeah.
ones look exactly the same,
And
and
then
then
one's
this
not.
one you can definitely tell it's like.
That has narrowed it in. I don't know the name.
Oh no, that's my problem too. Is it that? It has to be that.
You get to say it. It's your last. It's your last.
Okay.
I'm not helping you. If you get it, you win.
You got it.
Kiora, Queen of Atlantis.
Yep.
I feel very confident in that. No.
No.
Okay.
I know it's Kiora Behemoth something. I don't know what is the behemoth before it, or what was it saying before. I'm gonna say,
Beckoner?
is it Beckoner Behemoths?
Is that your guess?
No, I don't know if I would have said that. Because if it is that, I'm gonna feel bad.
No, you should.
Is it
I'm afraid.
Kiora?
Uh-huh.
That's not Master of Depths. Whistler of Behemoths.
No.
Beckoner.
What
What
is
is
it?
it?
This one. Here, I'll show you.
Oh, the Tide's Fury.
What in the hell?
That's so cute.
Dude, she is hot as
Yeah,
hell.
yeah,
You mind if I look at it real fast?
Yeah, go ahead.
What's that from?
Is that from a Planeswalker deck?
Oh, no.
No.
It's the jump start. It's a jump in one from the arena. Damn it.
We thought we were saying we're like it's not alchemy, guys.
Oh. Whoa.
Oh, let me see. I want to
Dude,
see
you see how the
hot
other
she
ones,
is.
they're
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
wow, she's hot. And then I went to that one, I was like,
Oh my goodness.
awooga.
Yeah.
I'm like, step on
Kiora's-
it. I mean.
Yeah.
Kiora doesn't do that. Kiora.
Kiora. Yeah. She's fucking
Uh,
hot.
The Tides of Fury.
Tides of Fury.
Tides
Yeah, Kyora's bangarang.
Yeah, she is.
Okay.
She was in your Smash and Pass then.
She was.
Yeah,
Yeah, she was.
was. Yeah.
Dude, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. She hot.
She do be okay. There's a
Yeah,
lot of hot women.
yeah, well, yeah, there are.
on this.
We spent too long talking about dual lands. We could have talked about
Hot
Kyora's
women?
bosom.
I would like to say that this goes back to our earlier conversation before cameras were on, where I was like, have they ever shown an ass on a card?
Yeah.
Because look, I'm all about it. Kyora's hot, but where's that ass at?
Well, with
That's all I'm asking.
I'm not gonna put up the card I showed you, but
No, there is one. Go find it.
there is one.
I
in
mean,
an
don't
unset,
find
I
it.
think.
I don't know.
You can find it. It's not.
You don't know.
And you don't look up Magic card ass card. Don't look anything up. Actually, just don't. No. Stay here
They're
where
gonna
it's
get
safe.
expelled from school.
Yeah, definitely don't do it. At a Harry Potter pre-release where you're hexing
No, I forgot about that.
ass. Okay, is it my turn?
It will be.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, we're the same thing. With
I
Absolutely.
I just feel good that I knew that it was Kiora because.
Oh, to be honest, that I'm in a question because I was like, who do they? Because they've been a little bit more respectful for sure on some of the characters.
Sure.
So I was like, who?
Who could have listened to
Kiora.
this
Yeah,
response?
it's
Yeah, it
Kiora.
has to be.
Kiora.
Nah.
Oh, no.
got a big blue ball.
I'm sorry, a what? A big blue ball.
Yeah. Yes.
Ugin Spirit Dragon.
No.
Oh,
I was like, you got it.
big.
Okay, let
blue
me ask.
Ball.
Let me ask this.
Kiora gives me big blue balls.
Doesn't she? Let everyone know.
Yeah.
Kiora.
Her true love is the sea.
It's true. It's too true. Let me ask you a clarifying question.
Yes.
As my guess, is there anything other than the big blue ball?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I don't think the big blue ball is the focus. But that's what I'm focusing on.
Oh,
Because all I
fuck.
could picture is Echo Storm from as a magic card. I'm like, that can't be.
See, I was thinking about Ugin because he has that orb
Yeah.
on him. Fuck. I don't even blue balls.
Emphasis on the word big.
Big.
Big. How big?
Big.
How big are the blue balls in these Planeswalker arts?
7 feet frame or whatever that Bruno song is. I don't know.
Some big old blue balls.
Okay.
Card.
What
Emma
the
has come
Okay,
to
I'm gonna
destroy us
guess.
now.
Is it a Tezzeret?
Yes.
It's a Tezzeret?
Only know because I was editing today and there was a Tezzeret with bolt.
Oh.
You got lucky.
Yeah.
Is it?
I mean, I've seen it.
Oh no. Okay, because I was just for the record, I will say what I was guessing later, but that altered it. I'm gonna say Tezzeret the Seeker.
Fuck.
No.
Ooh. Was that your third guess? Was that your second one?
I think that was second.
Shit.
Again.
Okay, we got third questions. You got a little hint?
Big blue ball.
Again.
There's like some lightning going on in the ball.
Lightning.
Tezzeret, Master of the Bridge.
No.
Oh. Shit.
I am gonna have to turn in my Tezzeret fan card. Is it Tezzeret Betrayer of Flesh?
Nope.
He's not on Gathering yet.
Oh no! You're right, it's not.
It's not Schemer. What is it?
It's Agent of
Bolas.
Bolas.
Damn it.
No.
Bolas. Let me see his balls. Emma, show this guy's balls. Oh, he does have a giant ball.
See? A big old blue ball.
Whoa.
Not wrong, guys.
I
What's
got
he doing with
one.
that ball? Yeah, that's true. You
Something
do.
for Bolas.
No, you have
No,
two.
I got two.
You have two because
Oh,
of
I have
Kiora.
two.
Uh-oh.
She has two. Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Jeez.
Do you know
it's
what-
hard to be a white male. And
Oh,
Do you know-
yeah.
What I was gonna guess before it was Tezzeret confirmed, it was gonna be Teferi who slows the sun.
I was thinking that too. But she said one big ball, not many.
I
And
A bunch.
would Emma give us double Teferi? I think not.
I see.
See, the game isn't so much what is the card, it's
Playing the game.
how do I put myself in Emma's shoes.
I understanding Emma.
Yeah,
True.
I have to understand the Planeswalker. I have to understand him as a hint.
You have to think of it as someone who's literally seeing this image for the very
First
first time
time.
and has
Yep.
no idea
It's
what
tough.
the fuck it is.
It's tough.
That's my favorite way of describing anything. Is someone who's like, I have no clue what this is. I'm gonna try to communicate it to you. though."
Sorry.
No, you're good. Yeah.
Fighting
We
probably the last one.
No, yeah. We can. Really, we'll probably be the last one.
I mean, you could pull one out theoretically.
I got it.
No. Oh, okay. Is it you first? I think it's you first.
No.
We really should get a first person
We should.
little thing.
You ready?
Yes.
Jurassic Park.
What the fuck?
That's all you
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Watley
Okay.
warrior poet.
What?
Watley?
Nope.
No, not the HU.
Oh, yes. But not that
warrior
one.
poet. Okay. So Watley.
Well,
I was like,
there's only 2 left.
now. I don't know any of the other ones.
Watley. What the fuck is it? Champion of the Sun.
nope. Radiant Champion?
Oh, maybe. I was thinking about that one.
Watley, dinosaur queen.
You are so close.
Oh,
so close.
Watley Dinosaur Knight.
Yeah.
Ah,
Damn.
I did. I got one.
You
Woo!
did.
Whoa,
You did.
yay,
Welcome
yeah.
welcome to join the game.
Yeah.
I gave you that one. You're welcome.
You did.
He is on the board.
I made it here.
Dinosaur. I knew it had something. to do
Oppress
with
no
dinosaur,
longer.
but I was
Rise up.
like, take your rightful place.
Alongside the Dinosaur
Somewhere.
Knight.
Oh, but she's really cool. Can we
She's
talk about Watley being very cool?
She was cool.
Yeah. On a scale of like 1 to 10, I think she ranks about like an 8.
I'm upset they
coolness
didn't give her a
factor.
masterpiece version where they had Zakama in the background.
Oh.
Which Zakama's a 3-headed T-Rex. Fucking coolest thing I've ever seen.
I don't know why, but I went the opposite direction of thinking about the secret lair of Dami Raid, who's like a cowboy.
Yeah, the cowboy from last
Yeah, so instead I was thinking of like Watley as like playing with little
little chicks. Yeah.
And I'm like, that's definitely not impressive.
Wow. Jacob just sent us a...
Oh no.
Oh, that's what I was
Good
laughing
Lord.
at.
Oh no.
Oh my God.
Is there a meme?
Good. This is
Badass.
hard to look at. This makes me uncomfortable.
He didn't indeed Google magic card ass.
He's a donkey shaman. He's a 2, 3.5.
No.
Goddamn unsets, I swear.
I have a really funny one, but I don't know if it's gonna work. So,
Well, we'll see how it goes.
I'm ready.
have you guys ever seen or met my father?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's your hint. My father.
Wow. Okay.
You want to come see Jacob?
Wow.
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
Okay. Pulling Jacob's dad into my head.
Now I would like to say,
Scanning.
before you
Scanning.
answer, I would like to remind you that this could come
There's
off
a
as
better
insulting.
hint. You could've
No.
given.
No.
There is a better hint
No,
you could've given.
that's the whole point. Is bad
That's
hits.
yeah. It's
Yeah.
supposed to be bad
Oh
hints.
my god.
Okay.
God.
If they can figure it out from my hints that I give, holy crap, you guys are geniuses.
Next level.
We're trying to be in tune.
Uh-huh.
Are you first?
Jesus.
You're first.
Fuck.
You're
Why
first.
can't you be first?
I was last time.
God damn it. Okay.
Uh-huh.
There's alchemy cards in here. There's fucking jump in cards in here. We're so
Nothing's safe.
fucked. We're so fucked.
I can give you something else.
No.
No.
No, we will
Yeah,
ask.
because we definitely need a
on
third
the
question
third
one.
night or whatever, the sun will rise over the cliffs. Some Lord of the Rings quote right here.
Okay. I'm just gonna go out and say it.
Okay.
Is it a Teo?
No.
Okay. Is it a Bosri? Why would
Have
I?
you seen his dad? His Basri Ket?
Why would I even say that? There's one Bosri.
Is it a Basri Ket? I think he has an undercut and a top ponytail. That's all their dad looks like.
I'm just trying to
Shit.
think of. Look, I'm trying to think of dudes.
Is it a
It's
Ral
not.
Zarek?
No.
Fuck.
Oh, okay.
You
Okay.
said tail? What did you say, Mia?
Basri.
Don't look.
B-A-S-E-R.
I have a hard time. I know a lot of women planeswalkers
Ketz-
for some reason, but not a lot of male ones. Shoot.
Your second one. We
It
can
is
get
my
the one.
second one.
I
God.
can give another hint.
No.
After this one, for
after
sure.
this one.
After
After
this
this
one,
one.
sure. Because if not, then you win.
It's weird. I kind of like the way that guy looks. I was like, oh, he's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's big fun.
Oh, I forgot about him.
Sam.
What, wait.
Who, him?
What is actually? Is it a Gideon?
No.
Yeah.
Okay, third question. What's your other hand?
It has the same little symbol as
No.
Kiora.
No. I have no. But Badger's a good guess.
Nessie.
Fuck. Is it Davril Kane?
Wait, is that the first part was right?
Davril.
Oh.
Shit.
No, I don't know what that.
I don't know what his.
is.
I don't know what his arena exclusive Planeswalker version is. It's Davril something.
Smoke demon.
Thank God.
Yeah. Davril Vape Nation.
No, that's what I got for you.
No, that's it.
That's it?
Yeah. What's his name?
Soul Broker?
that's a good
That's a really cool
name.
note that he'll make deals, so he'll get you 3 contracts. You have to
Yeah.
pick one of them.
Jacob, what
Very
was your
cool.
hint?
Huh? He looks like Walt Disney.
He does look like
Kind
Walt
of,
Disney in the
yeah.
artwork.
He
He
also
does.
looks like the bad guy from BioShock, the first
I
one.
don't know what
Oh.
that is.
I have no idea what his guy.
Andrew Ryan.
I don't
Yeah.
even know what that
He,
is.
he just looks like a 1920s businessman.
Yeah.
Like,
He looks like what Dad would like to be.
he just looked like Avril Lavigne.
You need to have your dad
What?
have this little pump.
Avril
I'm
Lavigne?
making a joke that Dad
Yeah.
wants to look like Avril Lavigne.
Why?
Avril
Oh,
Lavigne, whatever. Avril
I will
Lavigne.
say
I was
that
like, huh? Huh? What the fuck?
Avril Lavigne.
if Soren didn't exist,
Oh, I
I would
forgot
say
Soren.
that Spencer would simp over Davril Kane.
That's probably.
Would
right.
you like to see the picture I was looking at?
Yeah,
Oh.
Davril is also from
That's a good
Innistrad
point.
and acting up.
Yeah, he
That is such
all
a.
the time.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
all dark. Sorry.
Also, maybe a redemption art. Maybe you,
who knows?
you could pick some.
I don't think so. I could only if I couldn't think of anything. If
Wow.
I didn't pull out Gideon, I was gonna say Garuk.
Yoked.
Garuk.
Oh.
I was like,
Oh.
this is. That's
Congrats!
Yay, I won!
Oh shit!
I would
We
like
are
to
never
say
safe. I knew this was gonna happen. So I was like,
Yeah.
we're either gonna crush it,
Yeah.
or we're gonna be so fucked.
I was like so excited. I was like, look at this, Amanatu right out the
Oh.
park. I got
Yeah.
this. Oh,
Yeah, it's
look,
real easy to guess the
hero.
one version.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, hero Dominaria. Great. Oh no.
Damn.
Congratulations, Emma.
Ooh,
You've won.
The funny part too is that I have no idea that I'm picking like these like difficult cards. I'm just like this one.
If to be honest, if anything, that just means we need to go home and start playing more arena and
There
more.
it is.
We need
They-
to start studying.
Yeah,
God.
yeah, we need to start playing these places where these fucking things are at. We need to start like, I need this planeswalker, please. I'm gonna start going home and proxying arena only planeswalkers so that we can see them. Because I don't know what the fuck these cards are. But
It's
you know what I
a good
do
time.
know is actually I don't know what it is.
What? It's Commander of the Daytime. Wah, 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 wah,
Commander of the
wah.
Day.
Yeah, sirens or something.
We did put the Commander of the Day in the doc for you, Emma. If you'd like to give
Yeah.
us a little read. My Dinosaur Knight
I put
inside
my-
me is just
Yours up.
elated.
Calamax?
Yeah,
Is that how I say that?
yeah, Calamax.
Calamax? I realized that sounds like climax and I just made a cum joke. I'm so sorry I just said that.
Nice. Climax, the
I was
storm
like,
surge.
Commander of the day. Climax. Just kidding. Whenever you cast your first instant spell each turn, if Calamax
You were saying it again. You were saying it again.
the storm sire
Yeah.
is tapped.
You've been damn right he's tapped.
Copy
He's-
that spell. You may
Climax.
choose new targets for the copy.
Whoa.
I
Polygamy.
No. None of this. You've destroyed her.
Oh, he has one little less. He has that one little text left. Whenever you copy an instant spell, put one counter on him.
The mood changes with the weather, and vice versa.
oh, That's a big boy.
Yeah, he's very big.
A big boy.
Yeah, I don't know if you can tell, but next to his foot's a giant tree.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
like huge trees and they're like.
Yeah, he's from Ikoria, the lair of behemoths, which is based around the Godzilla set. So like, he a big boy.
What I look at are Calamax, the Storm Sire. What I see is not a elemental dinosaur.
Okay. Well, he is. So
Nope, I don't. Do you
that's a
know
part
that?
of who he is.
Do you know what I see instead?
What do you see?
A turtle.
A turtle.
Look at him. He's a
He
turtle.
does look like a turtle.
He does have a
Yeah.
Like
turtle
one of those
face.
like
You know,
snapping turtles.
Yeah, I think you should just ignore the fact that he's got all those plates sticking up his back.
Yeah.
He's clearly a turtle, and you should feed him like plants and stuff, and he'll love you forever.
Yeah.
What plant would be enough?
Just some lettuce.
Big old tree.
A lot of lettuce?
Yeah,
That'd be like
lettuce.
a grain of salt.
Lettuce.
Is there like lightning on his back?
Mhm.
That's pretty swag.
Yeah, he's very cool. He's also a very, very good commander. This card's very good.
It's all right.
I will say.
He may have been in the commander deck that I chose not to run him, and chose Ixris instead.
I'm gonna go a little bit against the grain today. I love the fact that he's a 4/4 starting out, big creature, healthy. But if Braywa's gonna attack him and -4 him, it's each turn. So if I cast, I don't know, Brainstorm, he's a 5/5. I think he has to get through Brainstorm again. It's pretty good.
I hate it.
I like that he's big. It's also just some solid art.
Yeah.
I like that he's a 4/4. I like that he's strong. And I like that he's an elemental dinosaur.
Yeah. I mean, you have a thing for dinosaurs. You
I think they're
love
cool.
Deck. Yeah.
Yeah, there are come.
Classic card.
No. Cool.
Okay.
No.
never mind. It's your turn. What do you think about your boy here? What do you think about him?
I think it's swag.
He do be. This guy would have a
I
swag.
got cheese in my mouth.
Anyone who is
That's right.
wearing lightning along his back definitely has the ultimate amount of swag.
True.
Yeah.
Very true. I wish I could wear lightning along my back. That'd be pretty cool.
That would be very cool.
Yeah, he's big. That's about my one comment. He's very big.
Yeah.
He's gonna squish something. Probably not even intentionally. I think he's a gentle giant. I think he's like a turtle that way. Gentle giant. Yep. Oh no.
Yeah, maybe that's why he's living up on this mountain up here.
Yep.
Because he's just trying to stay away. He's like, everyone I touch gets vaporized. I either step with them or they're electrocuted. My tears are lightning.
Well, I think that's all we
Yeah.
have to say about our little Calamax Storm Sire.
Yeah,
So-
and it's a good little stop, a little point to kind of hang out. Maybe go see
Oh, no, we don't go to sleep yet.
Honk Shoe.
No honk shoeing.
Okay.
I'm ready to
No.
shoot.
I don't know what else we'll do though. So good night.